What's up everybody, Daemon here, and in today's gaming news, Ubisoft is waiting for gamers to get comfortable with not owning their games, and both Foamstars and STALKER 2 have release dates. This is your daily fix. An executive at Assassin's Creed maker Ubisoft has said gamers will need to get comfortable not owning their games before video game subscriptions truly take off. Speaking to GI.biz to discuss the launch of the new Ubisoft Plus Premium and Ubisoft Plus Classic subscriptions, Philip Tremblay, Director of Subscriptions at Ubisoft, explained what needs to happen before subscription services become a more significant slice of the video game business. Tremblay said, "I don't have a crystal ball, but when you look at the different subscription services that are out there, we've had a rapid expansion over the last couple of years, but it's still relatively small compared to the other models. One of the things we saw is that gamers are used to, a little bit like DVD, having and owning their games. That's the consumer shift that needs to happen. They got comfortable not owning their CD collection or DVD collection. That's a transformation that's been a bit slower to happen in games. As gamers grow comfortable in that aspect, you don't lose your progress. If you resume your game at another time, your progress file is still there. That's not been deleted. So it's about feeling comfortable with not owning your game. I still have 2 boxes of DVDs. I definitely understand the gamer's perspective with that, but as people embrace that model, they will see that these games will exist, the service will continue, and you'll be able to access them when you feel like. That's reassuring. But what isn't reassuring is that when you're paying to access a game instead of own it, your access can be revoked at any time. The physical versus digital versus subscription debate is sure to continue as more publishers consider our perhaps inevitable all-digital future. Last year, the leaked news of Microsoft's plan for a slim version of the Xbox Series X shocked gamers because it mentioned the hardware wouldn't have a Blu-ray drive. As Xbox boss Phil Spencer said at the time, these plans may have changed. Moving on, Foamstars launches on February 6th as a month-long PlayStation Plus exclusive for PlayStation 4 and 5. The 4v4 Splatoon-style foam party shooter launches on PS Plus on February 6th and will remain on the service until March 4th. After that, Foamstars will be sold from the PlayStation Store with a PlayStation Plus subscription required. We also learned that Foamstars uses some AI-generated art. Speaking to VGC, Foamstars producer Kosuke Okatani confirmed the game uses AI art for certain assets, but claimed most of the game is made by actual developers. Square Enix used controversial AI tool Midjourney, which turns text prompts into visual art, to create in-game album covers for music tracks. Okatani said, "We experimented with Midjourney using simple prompts to produce abstract images. We loved what was created and used them as the final album covers players will see in the game. Everything else was created entirely by our development team." This only makes up around 0.01% of the game, or even less, Okatani claimed. The inclusion of AI in Foamstars is perhaps unsurprising, given Square Enix president Takashi Kiryu has said that the company will be, quote, aggressive in applying AI and other cutting-edge technologies to both our content development and our publishing functions. We recently played 4 hours of Foamstars and found it to be a fun shooter, packed full of character. And finally today, after years of development and multiple delays, STALKER 2 is delayed once again, but this time with a firm final release date, September 5th, 2024. Ukrainian developer GSC Game World opened up about the challenges the studios faced getting the apocalyptic PC and Xbox Series shooter up to scratch after a mixed reaction to its debut public showing last year. GSC Game World said in a tweet, "From your insights, we figured out 2 key points, the one to celebrate and the one to consider seriously. The first one, the zone remains the zone, in its true beauty and after our likeness. The game absolutely feels and plays like Stalker. The atmosphere, the hardcore style, harsh and unwelcoming environments are ready to cook, and we can't be more grateful for these words, as they basically sum up both the key intention and the main inspiration for the project from the very beginning at the same time." The second one was, on the technical side of things, the game needs more time. Seeing the scope of polishing and understanding that we can't push your patience too much, we were absolutely dedicated to releasing the game in Q1 2024, and we worked extra hard to meet the release window. That, however, doesn't change the fact that at the beginning of this year, we still witnessed a certain amount of technical imperfections that hold STALKER 2 below the expected standards for the final experience our fans are waiting for. While there's absolutely no way to make another delay sound less dim, we decided to be clear about our reasons to postpone the game for the sake of yet another wave of polishing. It's fair to say the Gamescom 2023 build was rough. As IGN's STALKER 2 hands-on preview revealed, despite its Unreal Engine 5 base and prominent Microsoft support, the 15-minute Gamescom demo suggests that STALKER 2 still sits in the Eurojank category, the colloquial term for Eastern European games that are overly ambitious and technically wobbly. Here's hoping this final 9 months is what the devs need to get STALKER 2 looking and playing its best. And that is your daily fix for Tuesday, January 16th. Now that you're caught up on the news, watch the official features trailer for The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. I'm Daemon, and for all your gaming news, stay tuned to IGN.